Hello and happy Friday. Welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream today. We're taking on the Withered Heath um, from the Arid Mithram cycle. This is going to be cycle number or quest number 4 in the cycle. So if it's the legacy packaging, it's the first of the adventure packs. If we beat this, we are going to get to open some new cards and see what other toys I'm thinking Dale is going to get for our card pool. So yeah, I don't have a deck built this time. We're gonna go ahead and build a deck because last time, I was running with the Dale stuff and then we switched over to dwarfs. But I think we're gonna go ahead and build a new deck for the searching for a Dragonzine. Running! Hey Nelson, been a while since I've been able to catch one of these. Welcome. Happy you're here. Hope everything is going well. Hope everything is going well. And it does not look like YouTube is showing up in the chat anymore. Ah, I don't know what changes. I assume that like the URL changes on the Restream program that I use. And for some reason it just prioritizes Twitch comments over YouTube comments to show. But like last week it was working. I don't know. Technology. Okay, so this I actually have not read too much about this quest. It does look like we have a good decent bit of creature hunting that's going on. One thing that I did notice is that these are printed upside down, or at least differently than everything else, right? So normally you can flip it over like that, but here you're flipping like that. Doesn't really matter. I was just like, huh, that's weird. Wayne just picked up Lord of the Rings Core Revised. Nice. Watching you build a deck would be so useful. Sweet. Okay, yeah, let's definitely do it. I do also have a video called How to Build a Lord of the Rings deck or something where I talk through it very methodically, but we'll do that again. Technology likes to be weird. It does. It 100% does. We are kind of looking. It looks like Cold Drake cannot take more than X damage, where X is the number of dragon signs in the victory display. We've got some questing, some combat. So usually when I'm building a deck, I like to kind of see what challenges the scenario is going to present. Hey Jared, how's it going? And then try and combat those challenges. We did get a new hero that I do want to try in this pack. Not 100% sure if they are going to be super good, but it seems like a fun hero to try, and that is Grimborn the Old. So we're gonna build a deck with Grimborn. He's a 11 cost. Hey Canadian Mustache, how's it going? He's a 11 cost 0335 Sentinel. And after he defends an enemy attack, we can spend a resource from his pool to declare him as an attacker against that enemy and resolve his attack. The defending enemy gets -2 defense for the attack. And so we can use his high survivability stats, the 3 defense and 5 health, to stand up and then swing for effectively 5 back. And I'm thinking that that probably deals at least a decent bit of damage. Takes out a giant spider, does not take out a werewolf. Takes out the bats, does not take out the hatchling. Snow troll is scary, but it takes out a good number of our enemies in the deck. So that's what we are, I think, going to kind of build off of. There's not a ton of questing that we need to do here. We've got 6 points. We do have some locations that we have to explore. 6 points, 3 points. 9 points and 0 points. So I'm thinking that we can get creative here and maybe go more into red, potentially with like an Aowen type situation, and go maybe even dual sphere with tactics and something else. Not 100% sure what that something else would be. I do kind of like the idea of like an Elrond or something that can help heal up Grimborn. Also, we haven't played with Elrond in a little bit, and sometimes it's fun to just come out and smite some stuff with a ring bear. But if we go Elrond, we can actually heal Grimborn with like a Warden of Healing, and then Elrond increases that healing by 1 each time it is applied. And so Grimboard's going to be taking some damage, and we probably want to be healing that because we're going to get to a point where we can't actually block. Lore's pretty good here since there's a lot of direct damage in this quest. Sweet. Well, that works out well. Let's go ahead and lock in Lore. I'm thinking Elrond. Though Elrond is really good. Is there anybody that we have not played with in a while? We could go Grima, Barravir. Is there anyone we have never played with? Haldir. Go Loragorn. Loragorn's pretty decent. Having actually played this game now, I can actually understand what's going on. Nice. That's awesome. We have Glorfindel, Galdor of the Havens. Galdor is pretty decent. Eristor. Denethor is not bad, although Denethor kind of is already. We're using the stats here. We're using our defense stat for kind of the same thing. Denethor can. Oh wait, we do exhaust Denethor to look at the top card of the deck. I grumble. Barravir just drawing cards is, good. But let's go with Elrond because I also kind of want to see how this lines up. Hey, Gorismo, how's it going? How is it going? Need to trying to remember if there's a easy quick fix for chat on screen, but it doesn't. I don't quite recall there being one. So okay, so we got Elrond and Grimborn the Old. Mainly, we're going to be using Elrond to heal up Grimborn to be our main attacker. Hey, Captain Atreides, how's it going? Welcome. How'd you, without spoilers, did you finish Dune Prophecy? Cool, it is Friday. Woo! Nice. Anyone have any exciting weekend plans? I'm getting ready. I'm doing like a Habitat trip coming up, and so I'm scrambling to get everything done and ready for that. You have not. Nice. Then I will not spoil anything. But yeah, so this weekend is a lot of getting ready for that. My dad and I last weekend added effectively like a kitchenette area in our basement, and so that was a lot of fun and got to learn how to do tool things. And so I'm also kind of putting the finishing touches on that this weekend. It's gonna be good. Catch up with sleeping. Nice. Been busy with work, trying to prep for a work trip next week. Nice. Do you enjoy work trips, or I got to where I did not enjoy work trips, unfortunately. I'm kind of vibing with the idea of a dual sphere and going to tactics. I think that could be kind of fun. We'll have a huge storm over here. It's called Storm Aowen. Oh, hoping a friend will be available to try Champions. Nice, that's awesome. It's always an exciting time in someone's life. Baragon, we could go, though we kind of have our defensive idea or defensive strategy lined up. Plus, if we're playing a ton of allies, we can probably supplement any additional attacks that we would be taking with our allies. So I'm thinking we probably want something that could either help attack or help quest. Eowyn could be that. Quick Beam. Deal 2 damage to Quick Beam to ready. I may actually go with Quick Beam. Quick Beam sounds like a lot of fun because we also want to be doing healing stuff. Quick Beam can quest and attack. We also have not played with Quick Beam. Canadian, yes and no. Conferences are always a nice break from the office, but the emails. Emails. I just got back from an Orlando vacation. Nice. Did a bunch of parks. Very busy. It was awesome. Hope your trip goes well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice. Do you have a favorite park? We the last time I was in Orlando was right before COVID. We did Harry Potter World. Good times. Such a good time. I'm kind of thinking quick beam that does put our starting threat at 36 with no spirit, which is a little scary. Although I'm guessing that regardless, our starting threat is going to be a little scary. We're going to use Gandalf's to reduce that threat, but oh, and then once we have Villia, we will actually have the spirit icon as well, so we can run some spirit stuff. So we can lower that threat pretty easily. Island of Adventure would probably be my favorite. Nice. I don't know if I've ever actually been to Island of Adventure. Is that's not Disney? Hmm. Showing my Orlando Park ignorance here. I'm thinking quick beam, especially if we do have an ability to. We could go Bjorn. That'd be kind of crazy. Um, Mary is a good splash, fairly decent quester. Um, 2 willpower. Let's go with quick beam. Quick beam sounds fun. I do also have Woodman's Clearing for threat reduction. Sweet. Yes, good call. Very good call. Nice. Universal Park, hard meat. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay, yeah, that's the one that we went to. Well, we went to both of them actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. That was really cool. Hogsmeade is really fun. Um they do such a good job of just kind of like creating a nice little vibe. Alrighty. Let's grab Villia. Villia and Elrond go in the same deck every single time. We do. We're gonna run 3 copies of Villia. Let's think about allies now. Don't. Mm. The Master Ironsmith is an interesting card. Probably not for this deck, but it is an interesting card. Azen Silverbeard, where after they participate in an attack that destroys an enemy, spend a tactics resource to deal 2 damage to another enemy that shares a trait. See if that works for us here. We got a lot of creatures. We got a lot of creatures. Let's do that. Azen Silverbeard can also ping off bats before they actually are able to attack. No, they would attack before, but still, we can ping off bats. The Arkenstone attached to your hero. Each unique character you control gets +1 willpower. Reduce your threat by 2 to attach your Arkenstone to a hero controlled by another player. That does not really work for us. We could go as Falith just to kind of offset our lower questing power. Start clearing some of those locations. Also get some out of the staging area. It's gonna be interesting to do this without like Stargazer or anything like that. Um, it's I mean like I'm excited to do it without. I guess we could still do Stargazer because we do have the spirit resource. It's probably worth still doing. What was I looking for? Silverbeard. Never used Silverbeard before. Diagon Alley was a bit more immersive when it came to the Harry Potter stuff, but the new Hagrid's ride at Hogsmeade is the best. Yes. Yeah. That's the one with, I guess for lack of a better term, like the surprise in it. Um yes, yeah, Max. Elrond can pay for Stargazer. I did, yeah. I forgot about that. Once we get Villia, Elrond can pay for Stargazer. Good call. Elrond can pay for any ally, so you don't even. You're right. You're right, Jared. You're right. You're right, Max and Jared. Yep. 100%. Let's grab Stargazer. See how long it's been since I have played Stargazer or used Stargazer. Just for thematic's sake, we're gonna add some spirit stuff or some int stuff in there. Couple of surprises. One where you ride. Yeah, that was such a good ride. Incredible ride. I got off that and was so incredibly impressed with it. I'm thinking that this could also be a pretty decent quest for some side quest, mainly because we cannot progress on the main until we get a couple of the special cards that we shuffled in there. Where is my Stargazer? There's so many S cards. It's insane. Since you're playing Hero Quick Beam, you can use Ally Treebeard to ready your hero. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's really really clever. Where are you? Oh, it's an I. It starts with I. Man, I need more coffee. Woo. That's really funny. That's jeez. Okay, I need some more coffee. Stargazer. Okay. Let's grab Elrond's Council. Since we do have Elrond here, we have his the Noldor trait. That's gonna be some threat reduction for us. Go Glorfindel. Be kind of exciting. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's grab our healing. That's part of the strategy. Let's go over to lore and find our healing cards. So we've got Warden of Healing, which I think is our best option. We're gonna run 3x of those. One. Elrond Glorfindel equals unlimited allies. Yeah, right. Got the Wellingham Preserver, mainly for theme, because ints are fun. Gotta love ints. I freaking love ints so much. After exhaust Gildor, to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, switch one of those cards with the top card of your hand, then return the top 3 cards of your deck to any order. I really like running Gildor with Elrond. So if we have one of the expensive cards in our hand, we can cheat it out with Villia. We're running Quick Beam the heroes, so we got Wandering Ints. Probably gonna grab. Let's go one more Wellingham Preserver. This is really kind of gonna solve a lot of our questing issues. As a new Lord of the Rings player, am I just doomed to never be able to get the old stuff at a decent price? Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know if we have seen anything that inspires hope that they are going to be reprinting it. Yeah. Sadly. But I do think they did a fairly decent job. Harad allies for Villia. That sounds kind of fun. I do think that they did a fairly decent job in getting a lot of the cards that people like or that are good in the repackaged stuff plus the starter decks. And then I've heard really good things about ALEP. And so if that is something that um that you've been interested in like trying to get more Quest ALEP, which is like the fan made a long expected party, I've heard really good things about that. The only silver lining is that Caleb said he will always be happy to work on Lord of the Rings LCG. The unfortunate part is the decision is above him. True. Let's go Leaf Lock. Don't think I've ever played Leaf Lock actually. Just go one off of him. I feel like we're going way too many lore stuff. I think I want to go more into tactics, although I'm not wanting to use the tactics from Grimboard to really pay for stuff. I'd rather use that to pay for his ability. Let me let me see if there's anything. Intmoot would be good. Search the top 5 cards for any number of int cards and add them to our hand. I'm also like kind of okay to just Stargazer the ints. Don't be hasty. I know a user on Reddit will be doing a bulk order through the print for all the alt art cards that weren't reprinted. Oh, okay. So they do the player cards and alt art stuff. That's cool. Hmm. That's a really cool way to do that. Huh. I didn't know that that was a thing. Woodsman clearing attached to location. When the attached location leaves play as an explored location, first player reduces their threat by 3. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of those. I'm thinking with the healers, we've got or with the Warden's healing, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've got enough healing, probably. We've got our threat reduction. In Drought, attached character gets +2 hit points. We could go play only if you control at least one int character. So actually, in Drought, draft could go well on both of these characters. So I'm gonna grab those. Can I link the post? Yeah. Please do. Please link. So that's gonna raise our health for both of these characters, which will be great. We had talked about going side quest. I'm not 100% sure if that is the right call. We could potentially go with the prepare for battle, the one that, or I think that's the tactics one, the one that reduces the attack of everybody by 1. That could help us with our defense strategy here. We also probably want to be thinking about some attachments for Grimborn, because if he's going to be attacking, I would like to increase that attack if possible. The Damn Burst seems like a really fun card to build around, where if you have an int and a hobbit, you can play it and you can ready all your damaged int characters. That just seems cool. All right, cool. I think what we're gonna do. We don't have any. We have Treebeard. We have the green. We don't have any blue ends. We could go Light of Valinor. Actually, we could go Light of Valinor on Elrond. That would be able. That would allow us to quest with Elrond, which could be kind of interesting. I'm gonna grab that. It gets kind of weird when we start to, you know, use Elrond's ability after the quest phase for in terms of planning, but it gives us options at least. He's currently planning February, March. I need to, yeah, I need to think about that because at some point I want to do ALEP, but also at some point I still have all the nightmare decks and stuff to go through, and as well as the normal content. I'm like not even done with this, and I'm like, what's the next thing? We could go Galadriel's Greeting, um, for some threat reduction. Let's grab Gandalf. I feel like Gandalf solid in any deck, especially one where you can play him for free. And let's find tactic stuff. So we are at 32, 4, 6, 8, 38 cards. That sleeve went on backwards. That's pretty funny. I think you can choose to just get the ALEP stuff too. Nice. That's good. That's really good. Okay. I'm going to look. We definitely want Booming Ents. So this is +1 attack for each damaged ent that we control. So booming. Over. I also still have lots to play, but we'll probably get it. It's also, yeah, I mean, like you can, it's a good time to dive in and grab it. We have Beach Bone, Skin Bark. We don't really have any orcs, so I don't think we're going to bring along Skin Bark. We do have the Dern Dingle. We'll run a 2x Dern Dingle. Dern Dingle is our defender, and we kind of already have that. But if we start to get flooded with allies, I think Dern Dingle could be a nice panic button out. Just gonna run 2x of him. And then Beachbone. I do think we have some Keep Watch is what I was thinking. But I do think we have I grab one copy of Yazin. We have some cards that deal with ends 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 6 card slots left. Choose a Bjorning ally with a printed cost. Oh yeah, what was the combo there? Get Bjorn out for free. Extra defenders are somewhat required since the dragon can prevent your defender from redding. Ooh, good call. Well, that's a scary idea. Don't think I love that. Nice. Okay. I'm looking for weapon attachments for Grimborn. Dale, our warrior character. After the attached character is declared as an attacker, we can exhaust this to deal 1 damage to the defending enemy. That oh no, I'd rather just get a better weapon. We got Blade of Gondolin, +1 attack when attacking an orc. Dagger of Western Nissi, get +1 attack, +2 when attacking with a higher engagement cost. That could be kind of good. Doordwelf Axe. Spear of the Mark is Rohan only. Horn of Gondor, we're not really chump blocking too much. Golden Shield is Rohan only. After a Bjorning character declares an attacker or defender against an enemy, they get -2 attack and -2 defense until the end of the phase. Let's grab Bjorn's Rage. Raiment of War is good since I think that's a really good call, yeah. Let's grab. That's the 2 cost. warrior character, gets +1, +1, +2 hit points. That's everything that he needs, right? I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be really hard to beat, actually. Let's go Raymond of War. Let's go 2 of those. Well, I guess we could go. Nope, we can't throw it on Quick Beam. So I think we'll go 2 Raymond of Wars with the top deck manipulation that we're gonna have with Stargazer. I think we don't have to have 3x of all of our cards that we kind of need. Plus, in draft is not restricted, is it? No. Okay. So yeah, we'll go 2 copies of Raymond of War. I think that kind of puts us close to the edge. Plus, if you include Blue Harad ally, the extra Raymond of War isn't wasted. The Blue Harad. I know I grabbed the green and red. Oh, wait, what's the... Wait, hold on. I was thinking... Not Harad. What was I thinking? Why did I think that... I don't think I realized that these were Harad allies. Oh, I was getting Harad and Dale confused. Jumbia. Yeah, let's grab them. That sounds fun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 1 card left. 1 card slot left. We haven't even really looked at any of these, so we may start cutting some. Got the Rage. We could go with another copy of the Bjorn's Rage. Seems pretty good. Raven Winged Helm could be kind of interesting. Glorfindel is also a warrior. I think I did include Glorfindel. I think I just have 1 copy of Glorfindel floating around in here. Or maybe I didn't even grab him at all, which would be a nice splash of an ally, honestly. We can cheat him in, or we can play him from our discard pile. I didn't grab him, so I think we'll grab Glorfindel. Glorfindel in the Ints. Let me just double check and make sure that I'm not missing anything super obvious. Anything in basic that I need? I grabbed Treebeard. Grabbed 2 copies of Treebeard, which should be enough. Feeling pretty good there. Let's grab Glorfindel, which we could actually, if the timing works out, we could go Asphaleth onto Glorfindel then, and then big allies for the win. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to slow down the play of Asphaleth, especially since we are starting with some enemy or with some locations at the staging area. I think that's going to be where this deck gets stressed the most, is when we're staring down a lot of needed quest points. But if we are able to get Glorfindel in, we can then play Asphaleth on Glorfindel, and now we're putting 2 progress on a location rather than 1. Glorfindel and the Ints sound like a 50s. It does, right? Asphaleth has to go on a hero, so no ally Glorfindel. But what if I just ignore that part of the card? See? Fine. It will go on Elrond. Glorfindel in the Ints basically sums up my deck. I would listen to Glorfindel in the Ints. Glorfindel. Oh, we could also go with Gildor. We may just find a spot for Gildor in there anyways. I don't think I grabbed Gildor. I didn't see any 5-cost ally. I'm going to cut out a skin bark. We're running 2 skin barks so we can add a Gildor and a Glorfindel. Gildor, I just really like it when I can manipulate my hand with that top card in my deck. Glorfindel is pretty heroic. That is true. That is true. I read that in a book. We are starting with a stupid high amount of threat. I love it. We've got 25, 36 starting threat. We have 14 rounds to win this game. Or more likely, we're going to try. Glorfindel in the end should headline in Moot 25. Yes, that's awesome. What up? I hear that they killed a Balrog in Gondolin. I heard that he was so cool they cut him out of the movie. Nice. Alrighty. It's been a hot second since I played with Elrond. Elrond is a good time. 36 starting threat, feeling daring today, aren't we? 36 starting threat with no onboard lore or spirit. So here we are. That's going to be fun. But Elrond can get that. We may actually need to swap some Galadrim greetings in here because 36 is a lot. But, yeah, it'll be fine. Alrighty. So we actually need to do our hero setup first. So let's go ahead and shuffle these and draw 6. We start out with we start out with 5 willpower and the ability to ready quick beam if we need to. And so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm actually really excited for this combo because both of these deal with one, are not necessarily wanting to take damage for Grimborn, but taking damage for their ability, and then Elrond being able to heal that damage up really quickly seems like a fun little combo to play. We'll see. I mean, it's intended to be strong, indicated by the fact that we're starting at a 36 threat, so it does balance itself in that sense. But it seems like a fun little symbiotic thing. High threat is spooky here. There are some mean trolls in the encounter deck. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. They're the ones where you discard your hand, right? I think it'd be fun. Let's see what happens. Who knows? We got 3, 6. We've got Villia. It's pretty much a auto non-mulligan at this point because we do have Villia. We have Council, Stargazer, Glorfindel, and okay. Like yes, 100%. Oh, there's a new Snow Troll. What was the one last time? Stone Troll? That's an amazing hand. That's an amazing hand. We can immediately reduce our threat down to 30. It's not as bad as the other troll. Good. We have Warden of Healing, which we can drop pretty quickly. We are running a lot of resources into blue and green now that I'm thinking about it. So, whoops. That's fine. Let's do it. So, searching for Dragon Sign. You have journeyed to the Withered Heath in search of a giant dragon. There you discover tracks that lead you to the cold heights of the Great Mountain. Set Cold Drake and all 4 copies of Dragon Sign aside out of play. Create the Caves deck. Shuffle 2 copies of Dragon Sign into the Caves deck. Shuffle the encounter deck and discard pile. Or shuffle the encounter deck and discard cards until we get 1 location. And there we go. Add each discarded location to the staging area. This is the Dwarven Door. This is deep, meaning that whenever we do travel here, we're going to replace it with the top card of the deep deck. Progress cannot be placed on Dwarven Door while it's in the staging area, so we are going to be traveling there. Oh yeah, and it's upside down. Searching for Dragon Sign. After the active location is explored, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, reveal one of those cards, and discard the rest. The players cannot defeat the stage unless there's at least 1 Dragon Sign in the victory display. This would have been a really good one for side quest. because we could have just. I mean, we potentially could be here for a while, which is a little scary in terms of like our threat. But pass out some money, draw into a Durndingle Warrior. Go ahead and spend 2 of our resources here to play Villia. Villia onto Elrond. Do we just do it? We're taking a no. We can quest for 4. We're showing 3, so that's not the worst idea. To Villia Elrond right now. Is there attachment hate in this quest? I probably should have thought about that. This cycle is kind of known for longer quests. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. You know what? We're playing the game to have fun. Villia into a Light of Valinor. Nice. Well, that worked out well. Now we can do that. Sick. Okay. Let's go to quest phase. We are going to quest with Quick Beam for 2. We are showing 3. We're going to flip into a cave entrance. It gets +1 threat for each dragon sign in the victory display, which is 0. This is also a deep, and we can raise each player's threat by 1 to travel here. So we quested for 2. We're showing 4. I'm going to play 2 copies of Elrond's Counsel to reduce my threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get +2. And so we match there. Do I ever 2-hand or always true solo? Whenever I am streaming, I do 2-hand mainly because, or whenever I am streaming, I do solo because 2-hand just kind of breaks my brain. I have started a recorded series which kind of fell off around the holidays, but I do plan on starting that back up, probably after my trip, to do recorded series through the revised content. Weight down is in this quest. Probably should have included condition removal. Oh no! Alrighty, well that's good to know. We could travel. I think we probably will. Let's travel to the Dwarven Door, which will get replaced by the top card of the Deep. Underground Lake. X is the number of characters controlled by the player with the most characters. After an ally enters play, exhausted. Hey, Ints love it. So this is going to be 3. If we place 3 progress, we win. Or not we win, but we clear it. The end of the round, we're going to increase our threat. Stand up, draw into a Welling Hall Preserver, and pass out some money. I think I want 1 money on Grimborn pretty much the entire time so that I can trigger his ability. I think the call here is to go Elrond to play the Stargazer. And then we can exhaust the Stargazer to look at the top 5 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can arrange these in any order. I think I'm going to put Furiel on the top. And we are actually going to use Elrond's ability to cheat this in before the quest phase because I'd rather quest with Furiel and see what the top card of the deck is. Location, exhaust Stargazer. Ah, you're right. Thank you. Just shuffle all of those back in. So ignore that. We could play the Durndingle. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we are going to quest. We'll quest for 2, 5 against 1 here. And this now has 4. We're going to flip into Weighed Down. Attach to the hero with the most attachments without weighed down. Then exhaust the attached hero. The attached hero readies, choose and discard an attachment from it. Alrighty, we're going to scoop and we're going to add something to cancel that. Because that is going to lose us the game. So that's good to know. Okay, so condition removal. Elrond doesn't exhaust with Valinor. Alrighty, well that's fun. That was a good start too. That's sad. Okay, condition removal. We're looking at Power of Orthanc. That's a blue card, right? We got um, the dwarf. Honestly, maybe run some of the Hammersmiths as well. Just to get them back. That's a problem. Miner of the Iron Hills. That's what I'm thinking. Miner of the Iron Hills. Athelas and Miner are options in lore. We don't have any healer characters. So I don't know if Athelas is gonna work for us. Miner of the Iron Hills. We could also go with Power of Orthanc, but that's doomed, and that scares me a little bit with our higher threat. Let's go ahead and grab. If it is gonna be a longer quest, let's go ahead and see if we can throw some Galadriels in there. We can cheat those in with Elrond. And then Hammersmith can grab any attachments that get discarded. Miner solves that. Word of Healing is a healer. Yeah, but you have to discard the attachment from that character. Or the conditioned attachment from the attached character. I think. Discard this and exhaust attached character to heal all damage on a character. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think a Miner is probably the right way. Right way to go there. Probably let's go with 2. And that's 2, 4, 6 cards. And we're adding in. I like all these cards. Uh-oh. Let's cut out the Woodsman Clearing because we have Galadriel's Greeting coming in and we have Elrond's Council. We'll cut out a Silverbeard. We only need one of the unique characters in there. That's 3. That's half of them. I guess we don't need the Hammersmiths. Oh, since the mass healing, yeah. Where Warden is usually enough healing, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I do think I want to still run 2 copies of Treebeard just for consistency. It'd be nice to get him out earlier. Leaflock is I don't know if I need the amount of questing that Leaflock is going to give us. Booming Int will be nice still. GBR is good. Glorfindel is good. Wellingham Preserver. I think we grabbed 3 Wellingham Preservers. They're really strong, but let's cut one of them. Cut out a Wandering Int. Then we'll run 1 copy of Hammersmith. Alrighty. Let's try that. That feels a little bit better. And I shuffled one of the deep cards into this deck. So I'm going to have to get that out. Nope, that's not it. Sweet. Durndingle might not be as necessary since you have Grimborn, Drubiar, and Treebeard as good defenders. That's true. But I like damaged Ints for the booming. But I think you're right. I think we would probably forego the Durndingles. Yeah, we do have Quick Beam as well, plus the booming. Yeah, we have a lot of ways to damage those Ints. How many Durndingles do we have? Durndingle. Just 2. We also don't need Skin Bark. We don't have any orc enemies in the deck, so I don't think that there's any reason to actually run Skin Bark, other than for the vibe. And the fact that he has 4 attack. 4 attack is pretty good, though. 4 attack is really good. We'll keep Skin Bark just for fun. We're adding 2 cards back in. Let's go Wellingham Preserver. And Woodsman Clearing. Alrighty. Cool. Condition attachments are scary, turns out. Oof. Redding and losing Villia. I guess we would have tossed Light of Valinor, but we would have lost Villia the next round. That's tough. Alrighty, well that's fun. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so we are going to go back to 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nasty condition. Nasty hoppices. Okay. There's that. Before we get to see what this attachment is, we do have to take our mulligan. Hopefully we can get a Villia again. That was a really good opening hand too. That's sad. That was a really solid open. Let's do it again. 2, 4, 6. Light of Valinor, Elrond's Council, Test of Will, Silverbeard, Stargazer, and a Yazin. We're going to mulligan this mainly because we don't have a Villia. We do have a Stargazer, but if all the Villias are on the bottom of our deck, we're kind of donezo. We would have drawn into a Skin Bark. The whole encounter set is nasty. It also has the treachery that makes you discard your entire... I hate that sentence. I hate everything about it. This game is very trial and error, but yeah. Yep. Alrighty, let's get... That one's Villia right there. 3, 6. So it's going to be the 4th card down is Villia. I'm calling it now. Elrond's Council, Furiel, Light of Valinor, Treebeard, Wandering Ent, and the Ent Drought. Okay, well, we're going to draw into Miner of the Iron Hills. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alrighty, well, let's see how long we make it this time. Got the cave entrance. It's +1. Okay, so 1 threat there is actually really nice to see. Pass out some money. I think I already drew my card, sadly. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep. Part of me kind of wants to hang on to my money. The other option here would be to play like the Wandering Ent, and then next round I would have enough money for Treebeard, and then have Wandering Ent on the table. But these cards are dead in my hand until we get a Villia. Furiel is going to be a very expensive card to play, so I don't see me doing that. In Drought, I'm going to hang on to Miner because that's a bailout. So I think that's what we'll do. I don't have enough resources to play Wandering Ent, so we are actually not going to do that. Maybe we'll get one of the nice locations from the cave deck this time. I did forget. Yeah, there are nice locations, which is crazy. I remember last week I thought they were all just horrible, and so I never traveled to them. Cool. Let's go 5 to 1. I'm gonna flip into a bat. This is going to surge while the active location has the dark trait. It cannot take damage. That's going to surge into a snow troll. Gross. I hate it. Alrighty. Cool. Yeah. I'll travel here. See what we got. Guarded by an enemy. So I assume well, okay, that's just gonna oh, there's another snow troll. We're done. Alrighty, scoop 2. Because both of these are engaging us because we have 36 threat. Okay, that's exciting. Okay. Turns out 2 trolls in turn 1 is not the route to go. Not the strategy I would suggest. But we kind of had a crappy hand, so that's fine. But we potentially could have blocked one of them, but then the second snow troll would have killed one of our heroes. We would have been done. Done, done, done. Alrighty. Dude, that went horrible so fast. Right? And I don't think that I guess like I could have played int draft, but that would not have helped. Potentially could have allowed quick beam to defend, but we probably still would have died there. Alrighty. Turns out we want Villia. Or no. Villia wouldn't have saved us there. Unless we had threat reduction, Villia would not have saved us there. And I think having the 2 snow trolls in round 1 would have just not. I think regardless of opening hand, that would have been a scoop. Might need to rework to start threat below 35. We could easily swap out Grimborn. Let's try it one more time. We got 6 cards here. Elrond's Council, Light of Eleanor, Leaf Lock. It's I honestly probably need to switch out Grimborn with another lore character. Because like this I don't have like any tactics cards in this deck. Treebeard would have been our 6th card. I wanted to play Grimborn, but I think I haven't seen it. I've seen like 0 tactics cards. We could also go with a blue hero. I think who that could be. Oh, we could go with Baragon. Blue Baragon. Got 6 cards here. Come on. Got Stargazer, Treebeard, Preserver, Villia, Galadriel's Greeting, and a Stargazer. I like it. Discard until we get a location. But this is a fairly decent opening. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we're going to play Villia. Depending on the location that we get. Mountain Pass. While it's in the staging area, the win revealed of Weather Treachery cards cannot be canceled. That's showing 2 threats. Card draw is in Elrond's Council. Nice. Okay. Nice. Let's spend the 2 here to play Villia onto Elrond. We can use Elrond's ability to play the top card of the deck if we would like. I'm thinking, okay, so here's my thought. I'm thinking that next turn we can use Stargazer to get control of this top card of the deck, and then we can use Villia, but maybe we use the 5 willpower here to maintain our threat and potentially use Elrond's Counsel to reduce that threat. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So no Villia just because it's kind of wild. We'll see what we needed, but let's go ahead and quest for 5 against 2. We're going to show another mountain pass, so that's going to be 4. We'll place 1 progress here. Nice. Very glary today on that. We'll go ahead and travel to a mountain pass. I don't think there's any reason to not travel to the mountain pass at this point. We'll stand up, increase our threat to 37, and then we will draw into a Furial. Ah, that would have been a great Filia. Boo, boo. Ah, yeah. Boo. Alrighty, let's use 2 from Elrond to play Stargazer. Does interplay ready. We'll use Stargazer to go 1 Preserver, Rage, Clearing, Preserver, and a Glorfindel. Let's go ahead and cheat in Glorfindel. Let's draw into the Woodsman's Clearing. We can cheat in a Wellingham Preserver, draw into a Rage, and then we have another Wellingham Preserver. So Glorfindel, we will go ahead, Villia Elrond to play Glorfindel from the top of our deck. That feels good. Next round, we should have enough, or we will have enough to play Treebeard. And then Treebeard can start playing some of these ints in our hand. Should be pretty good. Alrighty, nice. Let's go ahead and quest for 2, 5 against 2. After the after the location is explored. We got a bat that's gonna surge into Lost in the Wild. The player with the most cards in their hand without a copy of Lost in the Wild adds Lost in the Wild to their hand. While this is in a player's hand, it gains cannot be discarded, and after you play a card, discard each card in your hand. So you discard this card as well? That's annoying. I would say that, yeah. This borders on an unfun card. Alrighty, I guess we will play Treebeard. There's no reason to not start. Wait. Cannot be discarded by a player card effect. Dang it. I was like, we can Glorfindel this thing. Okay. So we might as well start pitching cards. We'll pitch the Stargazer to ready Glorfindel. Oh, wait, what did we quest for? We quested for 5. We're showing 3, so we place 2 here. Okay. Bats will engage us. We will defend Grimborn. So it's going to be 2. No shadow effect. Glorfindel will swing back and take out the bat. All right, let's stand up. Increase our threat to 38. We will draw the Woodsman Clearing. Pass out money. Should I have played a card? Could I have played a card? No, I would rather get Treebeard, even though we're going to be discarding Woodsman Clearing. That being said, we could have. Actually, this is what we're going to do. During the refresh phase, we're going to exhaust Stargazer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raiment of War. We're going to add Bjorn's Rage to the top. Preserver next. Actually, we may go Raiment of War next. Yeah, so we'll do that. We draw this, and then I'm more okay discarding this than I am the next card. Okay. Elrond's Counsel is sad to see go, but here we are. After you play a card, discard each card in your hand. That's so sad. But I think we go 2-4 to play Treebeard. Enters play exhausted. We discard all these cards. Woo! We did it. Let's go Villia Elrond to go for a Wellingham Preserver. Enters play exhausted. Well, now I don't have anything to think about, so that's nice. It's very annoying that we have to reveal additional encounter cards whenever we explore that location. Let's go Quick Beam and Glorfindel for 5, showing 2. I'm going to flip into a 3, which is Dwarven Door, and that is 5 in the staging. We will increase threat and stand up. Pass out money. I'm going to add Treebeard down here with his buddy Quick Beam, or else I will forget to give him money. We'll draw Woodsman Clearing. Now we have a lot of questing power on the table, though. But why not more? Actually, let's go Stargazer first. A Raiment of War, Wellingham Preserver, Yazin, Skinbark, and a Drought. Okay, so I think we could potentially still go with the Preserver. Or actually, let's go Yazin. Let's draw into the End Drought. Yazin has an immediate impact on the game. And then we can potentially play. I think Raiment of War will be nice to get out eventually, but let's go Wellingham, Skinbark, or Raiment, then Skinbark. We will exhaust here to go Yazin. Elrond's good. If anyone was still on the fence about Elrond's pretty good. Woodsman Clearing there. So we'll get to reduce our threat by 3 whenever we do explore that, which we should do this round. Okay. Let's quest. We got 2, 5, 8, 10. We're showing 5. I'm going to flip into a Dragon Hatchling. It gets +1 threat and +1 attack for every dragon sign in the victory display. Okay. So that's going to be 5, 7. We place 3. So 1 rolls to the main. This clears. We'll reduce our threat by 1, 2, 3. And then we'll look at the top. 3. I think we'll go Dwarven Door as our reveal. Again, for each character, we can deal a damage or exhaust. We would lose our Stargazer. I don't think I'm willing to do that. Yeah. Then let's travel to the deep. That gets discarded. We reveal a dragon sign. Oh no. Did I shuffle? I think I did. So we'll discard until we get a enemy, which is a bat. Not bad, actually. So I believe that's how that interaction should work. When you travel, you replace it with the top card of the deep deck, but the deep deck is then not a location, so it cannot be the active location, meaning that you would discard it. This is not a valid game state, so I think it goes back to the staging area, I assume. That's a little weird to me, but these are guarded by enemies. Yep. Attached enemy or location. Why does it say attached location? Because it can't not be attached to a location. That treachery only affects each ready character. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. So that's the travel phase. We will engage here and here. let's go ahead and pass out shadow cards. There's a location that attaches a dragon sign to itself. Got it. Thank you. That makes sense. Cool. Okay. Um, let's take this attack undefended. It's gonna be 2, no shadow effect. We'll throw the 2 damage. Go on Elrond. Then we will defend here. This attack for 2. Deal 1 damage to the defender. Take 1 damage here. Okay. Then we have. Yeah. We'll deal 2 damage here. 2 quick beam. To ready quick beam. Then we'll attack here for 4. And then we will attack here for 3. This gets added to the to the victory display, and we'll count that with 1 there. Okay, stand up. Increase threat to 37. I think the reason I did it that way is I would rather have money than health right now. We'll draw into Int Drought, pass out money. That discarding your hand is brutal. Because now I'm just top decking. Because I don't really have any card velocity or card draw in the game. So I think for the rest of the game I top deck, pretty much. I guess we do have Villia and Elrond, so that's nice. Let's go Stargazer to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gildor is nice. Booming Ent is also nice. Don't actually know if we need Gildor though. The Wellingham Preserver can heal Quick Beam. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And after a character is healed by another card effect, heal 1 damage on it. So it's going to heal 2 damage from Quick Beam. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. Let's go. I mean, Gildor is just a very good character. Are those mahogany? That is mahogany. These are by the same token. They are. I don't think they're mahogany. They're just kind of. They're nice, but they are wood. We also could go Raiment of War onto Bjorn. Yeah. I think I'd rather have questing power right now. Yeah, they are wood. They are wood. Yeah. With Elrond on the table, each Welling Hall Preserver is a free use of Quick Beam per round. Yeah, that's sick. That's so cool. And it's limit once per phase. They look nice. Yeah, they really are. They're super nice. They also have the Lord of the Rings line in acrylic, but just for like the vibe of the game, I'm a big fan of the wood. In that sense, it may be worth going for another Wellingham Preserver so that we can use Quick Beam multiple times. But then also Treebeard can pay for Wellingham. So I think we go Gildor. We draw into Raymond. And then I think that's our stack right there. Spend 1 to play Int Drought on Quick Beam. Or do we go here? I think we go with it on Grimborn. By the same token, stuff always. Yeah, by the same token, they do good. They do good stuff. We'll play Gildor with Elrond. We're showing 5. Go 3, 6, 9, I guess. Also, I don't think I ever realized the combo from Wellingham Preserver and Treebeard, because Wellingham Preserver is whenever they ready, you get to heal a damage. I thought it was whenever you ready I thought it was whenever you ready at the end of the round, but Treebeard readying Wellingham Preserver can heal exhaust again, then heal again when they're ready at the end of the round. That's cool. Who is the center hero? So we have Grimborn the Old here, and then Quick Beam here. So Int and a Beorning Warrior. So we are going at 9 to 5. We're going to flip into Doomed 1. Each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 for each ally you control or deal 1 to each ally you control. I think we have to deal 1 to each ally, right? Or we raise our threat by 5. Is that worth losing a Stargazer? I don't think it is. I think we raise our threat by 5. Oh, I don't know. I think we deal a damage to every ally. I like running Hero Gandalf with Int for that reason. Narya readies the preservers for mass. Oh, that's cool. That's sick. That's really, really fun. I think we're gonna lose our card, all of our cards, and hopefully just survive long enough to get them back. Alrighty, well, that's fun. We quested for 9. We're showing 5. We'll place 4 here. That's gonna take us to 6, but we cannot progress until we have 2. Oh, until there's 1 dragon sign in the victory display. Alrighty. Okay, for some reason I thought it was 2. So here we go. We're going to progress. When revealed, add the set aside Cold Drake to the staging area. So Cold Drake is a dragon. He's a 1/6/1/18. Gets +1 threat, +1 defense for each dragon sign in the victory display. So he's a 2/6/2/18. After they are dealt a shadow card with no shadow effect, the defending character cannot ready until the end of the round. I hate it. I hate that. Okay. Engages on 10. The Treachery Ruin Supplies is the same encounter set as Weighed Down and Lost in the Wild. Terrible set of cards. Ignore the Deep keyword. Cold Drake cannot leave the staging area, but is considered to be engaged with each player. No more than 6 damage can be placed on Cold Drake each round and cannot have more than 18 damage. And then this stage cannot be defeated while Cold Drake has any hit points remaining. Alright, we'll go ahead and travel there. Alrighty then. It's not great. So Cold Drake is going to be attacking us for 6. So question for the rules experts out there. If I use Grimborn the Old to defend, then ready and attack any enemy, can I then attack again? Because this is kind of a response. It's not in the attack phase. So do I get effectively 2 attacks? Or does this take the attack against that enemy for the round? We won't be able to ready Grimborn the Old, which is very sad. Right. But if I attack with Grimborn, then can I enter my attack phase and attack again with other characters? Or have I already used my attack against that enemy for the round? Because you're declaring him as an attacker and resolve the attack. So I'm not actually 100% sure how that plays out. You can attack the enemy as normal. He's like quick strike. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll defend. It's going to be 6. Defending character cannot ready until the end of the round already. We will go ahead and spend 1 and attack to deal 3 damage. Actually, no, we won't. We won't spin the 1. We will just take the 2 damage here. And we won't spend because we have plenty to deal 6 damage back to him. Because we're attacking for 3, 7, 11. So there's 6 damage. And Grimborn cannot ready. Okay. Alrighty. Increase our threat to 39. We will stand up. And I want my cards back. We'll draw Raiment of War. We will pass out some money. Go ahead and spend 2 to play Raiment of War onto Grimborn the Old. So that's going to put him at 9 health. So we do have a little bit of time there. We're going to go ahead and heal here whenever we're ready. Okay. Let's go ahead and Villia Elrond to get the Preserver out. And who's taking the... I guess Treebeard could take the attack. It's an attack of 6. That probably won't kill him. Maybe Legolas should be here instead of Yazin to get some card draw. I like that idea a lot. And why not both? Yeah. No, I like that idea a lot. Wellingham Preserver is exhausted when they come into play. Okay. So we are showing 3. That's it. Interesting. Okay. I don't think we do too much. Let's go 3, 6. Could replace the Spirit or Lore card to get more tactics in the deck. Yeah, we just have very, very little tactics. Let's go 9. Showing 3. We're going to flip in. Actually, we're showing 4. Flip into a Dragon Hatchling, which is a 3/3/0/4. So that's going to be 4/7. We quested for 9. So 2 gets placed here. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't love this. This engages here. We will... What are we playing today? We are playing Lord of the Rings. This is the 4th quest in the Arid Mithram cycle. Gotta run. Have a good stream, Chad Nelson. Work time. Have fun. See ya. Happy Friday. Alrighty. Couple of options for us here. We could just take this attack undefended. Then we can use Treebeard to ready a Wellingham Preserver to heal whatever damage is dealt to Quick Beam. I would take the attack onto Quick Beam. We could do that. And then we have a 6 attack coming in, which we defend with Treebeard. I think I want to do as much damage as possible to the Drake. So it's going to be 2 defense, so we can do up to 8 attack. That could be... we don't really have... I have to do 8. I cannot sustain a whole nother round without doing 8. You see that Marvel Champion sort of got a proper sneak attack in form of an ally? No, I think I missed that. You just got that in. Excited to play it. Maybe... Oh, sick. Nice. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. Slingshot. No, I didn't see Slingshot. Was that one of the content creator reveals? We could use Treebeard to ready himself. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to take this attack here. No. Because if we... Yeah, okay. It is what it is. So we're gonna take this attack. It's gonna be 6 to 3. It is no shadow effect, so we cannot ready. We will take 2 damage here. That's fine. We will take this attack undefended. It's gonna be 2. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack against you after this one, so we'll take the 2 damage onto Quick Beam. Then he's going to attack again, which we will take undefended again. So it's going to be 2 more damage. It's going to be here on Quick Beam. Okay. We have 4, 3. I think we have to throw everything at the Drake. Let's spend 2 from Treebeard to ready the Wellingham Preserver. It's going to heal 2 damage from Quick Beam. We will go 4, 6, 9. Whenever we declare the attacker, we'll ping a damage here. And that will do 6 more damage. Yes? Sick. I can't wait to see it. Who revealed it? I have a Dream Chaser and Core Set as well. Should I get the Agmar next, or do you think I should focus more on the non-reprint stuff first? The non-reprint stuff is going to be really hard to find, and then they did prioritize the what a lot of people, and so far what I have seen through the game, the better content got repackaged. And so I would focus on the repackaged stuff. It's just going to be way more affordable. D20 revealed it. Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, no, I would go with the reprint stuff first. There's also the Saga expansions, which follow like the books, which are really good. And so I would also recommend those. Okay. We will stand up, increase our threat. Treebeard cannot ready. We're going to heal 2 when we ready here. When we ready here, we will heal 2. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Grimborn does get to stand up this time. Very exciting. Quick Beam does get to ready as well. Alrighty. We'll draw Booming Ent. I want Gandalf. Yeah, Gandalf. We were talking about it earlier in the chat, so maybe if you are able to scroll up and see the chat replay, there is a link where people are printing the alternate art version of the heroes that were not reprinted, and so there is a way to get some of those heroes. There's a Reddit post that's up in the chat. I think it's the only link that's been posted. What are your overall thoughts on the Herod cycle? Because now I know one that is not getting reprinted is probably the most controversial. It was good. It was good. I don't know if there's anything that wowed me. Like it wasn't a Dream Chaser level cycle for me, but I thought it was pretty good. Okay. I missed my Stargazer. Let's pass out money. Spend 2 from Quick Beam to play Booming Ent. Boom. A little concerned with this next attack. I think what we could probably do is chump block with a Glorfindel. We can play Glorfindel from our discard pile, and so I don't necessarily know if it's worth. Or I guess we could actually defend with Grimborn and be fairly okay. Or Grimborn can defend here. There's the links again. Thank you, Canadian Mustache. I appreciate it. So there are ways to get those hero cards. So that's good. I think the reason it was weird that it didn't get reprinted was because the Dream Chaser cycle story leads directly into it, and it leads directly into. Oh, so it just from like a story arc perspective, it doesn't make sense that it wasn't reprinted. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Mainly a narrative gap. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Alrighty then. I think Grimborn may be the one who takes this attack. Grimborn does still have 6 health. We can probably take the attack. on Grimborn. We could ready Treebeard now if we wanted to, because we cannot ready until the end of the round. So Gandalf Hero is not in the Saga expansions. No, he came in. I don't actually remember where he came in. Yeah, no, Gandalf Hero is not in the Saga expansions. I don't think there's any Gandalf in Saga. He is? Okay, okay, why did I think that? Okay, my wires must have gotten crossed. Cool. Just kidding. Gandalf Hero apparently is in the Fellowship Saga. If there's a hero that is not in the Saga expansions, check the link that Canadian dropped. Okay. Gandalf Hero is. Alright, cool. Happy to be proven wrong. We could drop Skin Bark. We're getting to a point where we don't necessarily know what's coming, but I think I would. Let's Villia to drop a Skin Bark onto the table. Enters play exhausted. But now we have our attack kind of figured out. Also, yeah, I really enjoy the Saga stuff. I have the Sagas. I actually forgot Gandalf was in there. Gandalf's awesome. Speaking of, we could really use the Gandalf. Alrighty. So we are showing 4. This is the round in which I would like to push. I would also like to have a defender. Booming End should not be exhausted. I would like to have a defender, which could be Grimborn. We could take this undefended. If we take this undefended, we could actually get we could get damage here, which means that Booming Ent gets a additional attack, and then we're going to be able to heal it with our preservers pretty easily. How many allies do you typically put in the deck? No other context whatsoever. In terms of quest or anything, 25 to 35. Although I'd love heroes of the first age to be in the game. They'd probably be super strong. Fingolfin is one of my favorite characters in Middle Earth. And you wreck stuff, that'd be sick. Yeah. I want a Tom Bombadil. Alrighty, let's quest for 3, 6, 9. We're showing 4. There's a potential we don't push. We need to push. We really, really need to push here. Let's go 12. That pretty much, I hope, guarantees that we push, which gets Snowdrake out of here. I don't actually know if he comes back. I didn't really look at the next quest card, so that could be kind of fun. So we're questing for 3, 6, 9, 12, showing 4. We're going to flip into Doomed 1. Raise your threat by 1 for each ally you control, or deal 1 damage to each ally you control. Oh! Power up the Booming Ent, they say. We got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And now the Booming Ent is fully online. Let's go. That's pretty exciting. Nice. So the Booming Ent is now at 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 attack. Now we're cooking. There was a First Age fan expansion. Purposely made the heroes strong for their threat cost to represent the power of the first. Oh, that's cool. That's a good rule of thumb. I'm planning a staycation where I play board games. I want to build a Hobbit deck with sand. Oh, nice. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I love the Hobbits. They're so much fun. And then Doomed 1. Did I already raise? No, I don't think I did. So we quested for 12. We're going to place enough progress here. This clears. That's there. We'll go ahead and travel here. Pass out shadow cards. Boom. Boom. Okay. We'll take this attack undefended. 2 damage to Quick Beam. Now we have a +8 here. Or we have 8 attack. Apparently, there's a Tom Bombadil ally in the first Shadow of Mordor. Oh, sick. Nice. Tom would have been a cool ally to do what Gandalf does. He shows up, helps, and leaves. Could have no other things but his text box and just attack for 4 or 5 and do some sort of song. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Then we got the attack of 6 up there. I think we defend for 4 here with Grimborn. So 6. Attacking enemy gets +2, so he's attacking for 8. We take 4 damage here, which is brutal. We have 2 health left. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Do we want to... Okay, let me think about damage right now. Booming Ent deals 8. That clears there. So we have Booming Ent is fine there. We don't have to spend any resources to take him out. So we're good. Okay. Quick Beam will attack here. Boom. And then Booming Ent will deal 8 damage here. Stage cannot be defeated while Coldrake has hit points remaining. 0 hit points remaining. We've placed the progress, so we're progressing. The injured Drake retreats among the rising slopes of the arid Mithram, and you chase after it, carefully searching each potential hiding place. Shuffle 2 set-aside Dragon Sign objectives into the cave deck. Set Coldrake aside out of play. Do not remove damage tokens from it. I'm going to use this as a 10. So it has 16. Or it has 18. Just so we don't use all of my tokens. So that goes aside. These 2 get shuffled in. Yeah, I have a Discord. Link pops up. If you're on YouTube, you can also check the video description. Oh yeah, friendly. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna try Elrond too, but I want to wait till I understand the game more. Elrond is insane. Elrond's crazy. He's so good. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck and discard cards until X locations, where X is the number of players at each discarded location to the staging area. Forced. After the active location is explored, look at the top 3 cards, reveal 1 of those cards, and discard the rest. At the end of the round, remove 3 damage from the set-aside Coldrake. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then 3 dragon signs in the victory display is when we do that. Do that. Don't forget. I'm gonna set this here. Go there. Alrighty. Cool. So we will shuffle these in. That doesn't work. What doesn't work? The link doesn't work? The hero team I run at the moment is Elrond, Glorfindel. I don't know the last one. But Elrond and Glorfindel are good buds. Good buds. That's awesome. Post a link to your Discord, but it didn't seem to work. Oh, weird. I don't know. But hopefully Honorable Viking, if since you're on YouTube, if you scroll down to the video description, there should be a link there. Discard until we get a location. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Whoa! Okay. We got Mountain Pass. Cannot cancel weather cards. I'm gonna go back down to 0 here. Boom, just like that. Alrighty. Okay. We need healing. Actually, we need a Stargazer. That'd be great. Let's stand up. When we ready this Preserver, let's go ahead and heal 2 from Quick Beam. We ready this Preserver. Let's heal 2 from Treebeard. I find the enemies are so stressful in this game. It makes Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror seem simple. The enemies in this game are scary, very scary. We will increase our threat to 43. We will draw into another Treebeard. That's a ready for Glorfindel if I've ever seen one. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use Elrond and Villia, and hopefully get something good. We've got a int dropped. Put that on Quick Beam. Okay. Cool. We needed to heal 3 here. And then when we explore that, we reveal an encounter card. That's right. Okay. I never pass out money. It's funny how when I don't have cards, I just like don't. Like I have enough money to do stuff. I think we could lose this game to threat. It's gotten to the point where we're just kind of top decking. If we don't get a Gandalf, if we don't get an Elrond's Council, if we don't get a Gladriel's Greeting, we're here. We are. The shadow cards having such varied effects makes the enemies more stressful in this game for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just. We're showing 2. I think we just kind of quest all out, right? We got 3, 6, 9, 12. We are looking for dragons. 12 showing 2. We'll flip into a snow troll. Cannot have player card attachment. After it destroys the character, return it to the staging area. Alrighty, well that's great. Cool. Yikes. So that shows 5. We quested for 12, so 7 gets rolled over, 4, and then 3 here. Shadows are scary, yeah. We clear this, so we're gonna look at 1, 2. Oh no, Stargazer was in. That should be in my discard pile, 100%. Yep. Well, I don't know why Stargazer was in that deck. I think I must have shuffled it in last game, so we'll just shuffle it into this deck now. Oops. 1, 2, 3. We're revealing one of these. Probably the High Falls. X is number of locations in the staging area. Assign X damage among character. Yeah. We just need deep. We'll travel here. Discard that. And then get a Ancient Treasury. After Ancient Treasury becomes the active location, each player may choose to reduce his threat by 3, draw 2 cards, or add 1 resource to a hero's resource pool. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a fun choice. Okay, so we could reduce our threat by 3, effectively giving us 3 more rounds in the game. Or we could draw 2 cards. If we draw 2 cards, we could get into Gandalf. We could get into Stargazer. I think we draw the cards here. I think we draw cards because that could. I think we draw cards. Cards. I think we're in a situation where 3 threat reduction is also 3 card draw. If we look at it like that. Because it's 3 more rounds. That's interesting. Stargazer went down and you put it in that discard. I didn't say anything because I thought the effect was. Oh. Oh, so did I? Oh, did I discard another Stargazer from my hand? I'll go ahead and just put it in the discard pile. We'll shuffle this. Cool. Thanks. Okay. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Booming Ent and Jubiar. Alrighty. Well, here we are. Okay. Snow Troll will engage us here. We will defend with Treebeard against the attack of 5. No shadow effect. We'll take 2 damage. We will. We've got 4, 7, 11. Enough to take out the snow troll. Okay. We'll increase our threat to 44. When we ready this Wellingham Preserver, we will heal here. When we ready this one, we will heal the Wellingham Preserver. We will draw Miner of the Iron Hills. Ooh. Hoping to get something that can help us. We're going to remove 3 damage from here. We'll go 2 for a Booming Int. Interplay exhausted. We will go 2, 4, 5 for a Jubiar. Okay. Nope, does not interplay exhausted. Yep, and we're sitting here and praying. I think that's kind of, I guess we could, let's go Villia and Elrond, see if we get anything there. It's a Galadrim's Greeting, nice. Okay, so reduce our threat by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big breath of fresh air, sick. Okay, that's good, that's good. We do have a Miner that we can drop. So that's good. Okay. We are showing 2. We need to just quest all out, I believe. So let's go 3, 6, 9, 12, 2 into a 2. Actually, this is going to be a 3, so 5. We place 7. 3 goes here. 4 goes here. This clears. That goes to the victory display, which means that we go 1, 2, 3. We'll go with the Dwarven Door. Okay. We'll travel to the Dwarven Door, which will get us a Underground Lake. After an ally enters play, exhaust it. And then this is a stupid amount of progress that we need to put on it. Alrighty. Roughly a stupid amount. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hey, how's it going? How's your Friday treating you, Carl? We will engage here. We will defend with here. No, we might as well defend with Treebeard. It'll be attack of 2. Actually, it's attack of 3. To the end of the phase, it gets +1, so it's going to take 1. Treebeard will take 1 damage. Then we will swing back with our giant army to take it out. Okay. End of the round, we're going to increase our threat by 1. We will heal 3 damage from here, taking us down to 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's a massive underground lake, right? I guess, yeah. Yeah. We will stand up. I guess I probably could have UBR. Forgot I now have him. When this Wellingham Preserver readies, we will heal here. When this one readies, we can heal here. Like, we are making our Booming Ints a little bit less effective, but we have so much attack right now that I don't know if it's worth, or I don't know if it's an issue at all. So I think I'd rather have the health flexibility. Okay. We will draw into another Booming Int. Alrighty, nice. We'll pass out money. This is not one of the better deck builds I've ever made. Go 1, 2. To go Booming Int. There. Elrond and Villia will get us a Warden of Healing. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's go Warden of Healing to heal 2 and 2. So the healing is nice. I think at this point, we're looking for threat reduction just to kind of get us build time. We're showing 2. This is... Oh, actually, Warden of Healing enters play exhausted, so we don't get to heal this round. Okay, so we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 progress that we need to place there. So let's quest all. Hey, Roland Reggie, how's it going? Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's showing 14 right there. Yazin will go 1, 2. Okay, so we're questing for 18, showing 2. We're going to flip into a Dwarven Door, which is 3. So we're going to place 13 progress here. Seems like a lot of allies, and you're saying it's a bad build. My distribution of resources to cards in the deck is bad, in the sense that I have one hero that is splitting their resources between blue and green, and I have 2 heroes with red, and I see like my deck distribution is probably 80% not red, and so I needed to. I'm sitting here with so many resources, so this adds 13. 13 there. Okay. In a run, we will increase our threat. We will heal over here. We will stand up. When we do that Wellingham Preserver, we'll heal there. This Wellingham Preserver will heal here. Also, losing your hand turn 1 makes... That's true. That's fair. I did kind of forget about that. Okay. We increased our threat. We're going to draw into a Test of Will. That's a nice little panic button. Have you played much Arkham Horror? I have. Yeah, I've played not nearly as much as Lord of the Rings or Marvel Champions, but I've played a good amount of Arkham. Elrond and Villia bring us the goods. We got Wandering Int. Nice. Okay. You know I'm a full Marvel Champions guy. Would love to try Lord of the Rings too. Lord of the Rings is really good. It's actually my favorite of the 3. Arkham Horror is very story driven. I do enjoy that. Arkham Horror is brutally punishing. I plan on the goal at some point is to try a campaign recorded rather than live streamed, because the live stream campaign was just a lot. But a friend said a non-gamer grabbed Arkham Horror. I don't necessarily know if it's a bad one to start with. I think Lord of the Rings would probably be the worst one to start with. Arkham Horror could be a fairly decent one to start with because it's a fail forward, and so like even if you lose, you still kind of build into the next quest. Okay. We are showing 5. We need to place at least 2. Gotta head out, teach these kids some financial literacy. See you already? See ya. Thanks for hanging out. We got Glorfindel for 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's go ahead and Warden of Healing here for 2 and 2. Questing for 12, showing 5. I think we're good there. For each ready character a player controls, choose to either exhaust that character or deal 1 damage to it. We'll take it. That's not too bad. Powers our ints back up, actually. 1, 1. We have so much healing as well. 1, 1. We'll exhaust Yazen. Deal 1 damage here. Deal a damage here. Deal a damage here. And exhaust Treebeard. Nah, we have so much healing. We'll just deal a damage here. Marvel Champions, I assume, would be the most beginner friendly. Potentially, if you're deck building, yes. But if you have someone building the deck for you, I think Arkham Horror could be that. Well, Arkham Horror has a lot going on, though. I find Lord of the Rings far more difficult than Arkham Horror. I agree, yeah. Remember, you can still fail and get some bonuses. Plus, I love beating witches. Such a rough go and circle and done that I will never get. But Marvel Champions is nice that it's just I think Marvel Champions is the most streamlined, and so therefore it's probably the easiest to jump right into. So we quested for 12, showing 5, meaning that we'll place 7, 2 goes here, 5 goes here. That takes us up to 12. That's going to clear here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Creature Den. After the players travel to Creature Den, search the Caves deck for a dragon sign and attach it to Creature's Den as a guarded objective. Shuffle the Caves deck. Yes. Boom. Just like that. Okay. So after the players travel to Creature's Den, shuffle the encounter card, discard pile into the encounter deck, and discard cards from the top until an enemy is discarded. Add that enemy to the staging area. I'm so okay with that. Are they still making Lord of the Rings content? No, they just went through a repackaged series where they took a lot of the old stuff and put it into like easier to buy boxes, and they have just finished that initiative. And so as far as we know, there's no new content, and all the repackaged content is not new, it's just repackaged. The 5-6 phases in Lord of the Rings can be, yeah. You can definitely tell that this game was designed 10 or 8 years before Champions was. They've learned a lot in the design of this game. There we go. Go in here, find a dragon sign, and attach it there. Might be a hot take, but I tried Arkham, didn't really enjoy it, but I heard the campaign we played was one of the weaker ones. Which campaign did you play? Okay. This will engage. We will defend. After this, exhaust to defend against a attack, discard 1 face-down shadow card from a non-unique enemy. Okay, take no damage. We will swing back to take it out. Alrighty. Stand up. Increase our threat to 41. We ready here. We will heal 1 here. When we're ready here, we will heal here. Actually, let's heal this Booming Ent. I'm going to heal the ones that have 1 health left just because we have a lot of that ping damage, and I'm thinking that we could start spreading that out a little bit more. Scarlet Keys. Scarlet Keys was tough. Scarlet Keys was harder for me to enjoy. Don't remember the name, but the gimmick we were basically flying. Yeah, that's Scarlet Keys. Scarlet Keys is better on the second pass. That's good to know. It was just a lot of reading. I think that I would enjoy Scarlet Keys a lot more if I was not streaming Scarlet Keys. I think the streaming of Scarlet Keys, there were stream sessions where I went 2 hours before I put cards on the table. It was just that much reading, which is a really cool experience if that's what you're expecting, but I just don't think it made for a good streaming or viewer experience. And so I didn't love that. ALEP, which is fan made, I guess is a way Lord of the Rings. That's true. Good call, Max. Yeah. Good call. We'll heal here, taking him all the way down. We will draw into a Ybor Hammersmith. What attachments do we have? Oh, okay. That's actually really good. We can grab the Woodsman Clearing. Yes, nice. Pass out money. Okay. Spin 2 to play a Hammersmith to go grab the clearing. We'll attach the clearing here. So whenever we explore that, we get to reduce our threats by 3, which is nice. Okay. Elrond Villia will do their magic and get us a Light of Valinor. Alrighty, well that's kind of exciting. Actually, you know what? Noldor Sylvan Hero. Never mind. I was gonna say if it was character, I was gonna throw it on Glorfindel, but it is a hero. So now we run into we have so much questing. I don't even know if that's worth it. Didn't help that we went through all that trying to be nice to everyone. In the end, one last slap in the face, we were called untrustworthy. Yeah. Alrighty then. We are showing 5. We need to quest for quest out at least. We got 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's go ahead and before we do this, exhaust to heal 2 there and 2 here. So that's 12. We're showing 5. We'll go ahead and quest just a little bit more. We'll go 2 more. So that's going to be 14. Showing 5. I'm going to flip into X. X is the number of locations in the staging area. And so this is going to be 3. That can be a brutal card, I bet. Flipping that at the wrong time when you're location locked, you're like, okay, well that's kicking me while I'm down. So 3, 6, 8. We quested for 14. So we place 7. Woodsman's clears there. So we go 1, 2, 3. This is no longer guarded. So Dragon Sign goes there. That's going to be 2. That's a victory card. So that goes in there. When we explore an active location, we got Cave Entrance. We've got Snow Troll. And we've got Weighed Down. Part of me just wants to take the Snow Troll for fun. No, that's insane. Cave Entrance it is. Okay. Cave Entrance has 3. We'll go ahead and travel here to get a Crumbling Cavern. After it becomes the active location, each player assigns X damage among characters, where X is the number of characters he controls. Yo, that's bad. Shoot. Alrighty. Well, that sucks. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 damage I need to assign. Alrighty. So I'm going to pull this out. Oh, I bet. Ints have good hit points. We do have a lot of healing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17. Alrighty, so 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That actually was not bad at all. that was actually not bad at all. We have so much health, and then we're just gonna heal all of them. Not too bad. See you around, friendly computer. Hope you have a good one. I threw 2 damage on Elrond, I think. Throw that on the Hammersmith instead. Alrighty. Well, that was exciting. Alrighty. End of the round, we're going to increase to 39. We will stand everybody up. When we ready here, we will heal 2 damage there. When we ready here, we will heal 2 damage from the Wellingham. All right. $39, we will draw into a Miner of the Iron Hills. A second one of those is always fun. I don't think that there is any reason to not use Elrond here. We have enough quest power that might as well just Elrond Villia for a Gandalf. Okay. Does Gandalf draw cards here? Or do we just reduce our threat by... Is it by 5? I think we reduce our threat by 5. Oh, and this is fully healed now. I've tried Marvel Champions about 4 times now, struggling to find a hero I enjoy playing. Recommendations, Nelson? I enjoy more combo-focused decks. I would look at... Protection is probably the most combo heavy. I would say Ghost Spider Protection is very combo heavy, especially with like Web Warriors. So you have like all of your allies, when they enter and leave play, they get effects, so you get combos there. But then also Ghost Spider, whenever she plays responses, she gets to ready, and so a lot of her cards are after she uses a basic stat, then you get to use her cards, and those cards are really interesting because then they get to ready. She has cards that whenever you play one of those cards, she gets to draw cards. So that's very combo heavy. Spider, Penny Parker Spider SPDR is really combo heavy. And then maybe any like ally focused Voltron, where you're going and just doing like a ton of upgrades onto allies, which could be I would go Cyclops for that, because he can bring allies in from any different aspect that have the X-Men trait. So that's also another option. Domino. Ooh, Domino is a great one, Wayne. Yes. Ignore everything I just said and use Domino. Domino is very combo heavy. Good call. Good call, Wayne. Yes. Okay, Gandalf. We could get a Stargazer. That's kind of the thing, right? Did I not pass out money again? I don't think I did. Because I think Elrond needed one more. Nice. Hope you enjoy him. We do have another Galadriel Greeting in our deck. I feel like if we can get a Stargazer, it's 5-card draw versus 3-card draw. Let's just do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go down to 34, and we're not going to complain about it. Cool. Alrighty, so this is 3, 6, 8. Okay. I think Gandalf is going to quest for us. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll heal allies with 1 hit point remaining. Actually, we're going to heal here, because I want to make sure that we never lose that Wellingham Preserver. We're requesting for 16. What did I say we were showing? 8? 3, 6, 8. Plus 6 is 14. I want to quest for a little bit more. Let's go 1, 2. There. That's probably good enough. I just need 1 more Dragon Sign. Yeah, that is correct. Hopefully. So that's 18. We'll flip into Win Reveal. The player with the most cards in his hand adds this to their hand. Not worth. Oh, can we cancel this? We cannot cancel this. Oh, this is not a Weather Treachery. Just kidding. We'll spend 1. We'll play a Test of Will to cancel that card. Cool. So that is, we quested for 18. We're showing 8. We placed 10. This clears. We'll go 1, 2, Dwarven Door, or a Deadly Cold. We'll take the Dwarven Door. We'll travel to the Dwarven Door. Actually, we'll travel to the Cave Entrance. Raise each player's threat by 1. Now we'll travel to the Dwarven Door. That's going to be a deep. Gonna be the Lost Armory. After Lost Armory becomes the active location, each player may search their deck for a weapon or armor attachment, add it to his hand, and shuffle their deck. Nice. We'll go get a Raiment of War. I think that's the only one that we have. Yep. Sweet. Alrighty. End of the round, we will raise our threat. We will stand up. When this readies, we will heal 2 from the Wandering Ent. When this readies, we will heal 2 from the Booming Ent. Gandalf goes away. No more readies. All right. We'll draw into a Azen Silverbeard. Nice, and we'll pass out some money. We will spend 3 to play Silverbeard. There. Oh, there's one that we didn't ready. Let's go 2 from here to play Raiment of War onto... Who's feeling good? Azen Silverbeard is not horrible for Raiment of War. Glorfindel is not horrible for Raiment of War. Let's go Glorfindel. No, let's go... Because Glorfindel is potentially going to be exhausted the entire time. Okay. Villia and Elrond will bring us good tidings and another Gandalf. I think at this point we draw cards. I think at 35 threats, we can reduce it down to 30, but I think we'll just draw Elrond's Council, nice. Elrond's Council, nice. And a Villia. Yeah, so I think that's probably the better call for us now. And we're just looking for dragon signs. We're looking for and building 2 dragon signs. Word of Healing, let's go ahead and have you heal 2 here and 2 here. Okay. Hey, what scenario are you playing? We're playing the what was it called? The Withered Hearth? Yeah, the Withered Hearth. Heath. The darn dragon is so elusive. Yeah. So yeah, we're playing Ints and healing. Or what do we call it? Glorfindel and the Ents. Glorfindel and the Ents. Nice. Okay. Alrighty then. We're showing 3, 6, 8. Let's go 4, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, 18. Flipping into a giant spider. After a giant spider attacks and damages the character, the character cannot ready until the end of the round. Okay. We place enough to clear here. We will go ahead and travel deep here. We've got a Lightless Grotto. After the players can make characters to the quest, discard cards from the encounter deck until a treachery is discarded. Revolve the when revealed effect on the treachery. Alrighty. This is going to engage. We will block with Jubiar, discarding the shadow card, and then we will swing back and kill it. Alrighty. Increase our threat to 36. Gandalf goes away. Start readying characters. When we ready here, we're going to heal 2 from Treebeard. When we ready here, we will heal from Quick Beam. Nice. Okay. Draw into another Villia, aka readies for Glorfindel when we need him. Pass out money. And Treebeard has a stupid amount of readies. Yeah. We're just hanging out. Just hanging out, waiting. Wandering through deep locations, deep underground locations. Elrond and Vilya will bring us good tidings, which is a test of will that goes on to the bottom of our deck. And we are showing questing 5 here. After we commit characters to the quest, we're going to resolve a treachery. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12. Showing 5. There's 5. Let's go 14. Let's go ahead and Warden of Healing to heal 2 and 2. So that's 14. We're showing 5, 10. We should be fine unless we go bats into. We'll just quest for 15. Flip into the werewolf. Gets +1 attack for every damage on it. After the werewolf is dealt a shadow card with no shadow effect, deal 1 damage to it and the defending character. That Elrond Vilya combo is yes, it really is. It's awesome, right? Actually, after we discard, we're actually going to go here. For each ready character a player controls, they must choose to either exhaust that character or deal 1 damage to it. Alrighty. Damage. 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 Okay. Now we're going into this. Hey, it's another werewolf. Look at that. Okay. So we clear this. We're going to travel here, which is going to get us. Hey, there it is. The dragon sign. Nice. We'll discard until we get a enemy. Giant spider. This is why board state, why I love Elrond in a nutshell. You basically just build an army with next to no. Yeah. Yes, that is so true. Alrighty. Cool. Both of these guys will engage us. Or I guess we could travel there if we wanted to. Yeah, why not? Let's travel here. Both of these guys will engage. Boom, boom. We will defend here. This gets discarded. Then we have a. We'll defend here for 4 against that. 3, no shadow effect. We will spend 1 to ready and attack back. This goes to the victory display, which means that we push this, I think, immediately, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 dragon signs. Add the set aside Coldrake to the staging area. It makes an immediate attack against each player in turn order. Ooh, alrighty then. That's fun. Who are we blocking with? Well, that's exciting. Nope, that's Skinbark. Coldrake. Coldrake is going to be attacking for 6. We'll defend with Treebeard. I have to build a deck around Elrond. You should. It's awesome. Elrond Gandalf hero deck is so good. Gandalf, yeah, and then you can use like the Wizard's Pipe to swap the top card of your deck. Gildor is Gandalf at home in that sense, where you can swap the top card of your deck, but it gets so nasty. It's so fun. So we're defending for 3 against a 6. No shadow effect. We will take 2 to 3 damage. It was a little scary. I don't know why I did that. That was not what I should have done. Treebeard cannot ready until the end of the round. Coldrake cannot take more than X damage, where X is the number of dragon signs in the victory display, so he cannot take more than 3 damage. At the beginning of the quest phase, return Coldrake to the staging area. It makes an immediate attack against each player in turn order. Oh, so I can't attack it right now. Oh, okay. Cool. We'll swing with our army, take out the werewolf. Okay. We will increase our threat. We will go about redding ourselves. Glorfindel. Wellingham Preserver is going to heal 2 from Treebeard. Wellingham Preserver is going to heal 2 from Treebeard. Alrighty. Thread has been increased to 37. We're going to draw into a Gandalf. Nice. Okay. I think Gandalf just kind of hangs out until we need him. We do also have those treacheries that will discard cards. We might as well just play Elrond's Councils at this point. Just to get the threat reduction. We'll go Villia Elrond to play the top card of our deck, which is a Leaf Lock, and just play Exhausted. We can only do 3 damage to the Cave Dragon each round, and then beginning of the quest phase, return it to the staging area and makes an immediate attack against each player in turn order. Gross. Alrighty. Okay. Beginning of the quest phase, we're going to take an attack of 6. Let's Warden of Healing 2 here and 2 here. We're going to get an attack of 6 coming at us. Let's go ahead and defend for 4 to 6. Until the end of the phase, the attacking enemy gets +1 and +1, so that's going to be +3. So he attacks for 9, which is brutal. Defended for 4, we take 5 damage. Yikes. 2, 4, 5. And he has 4 defense now. No, he has 3, 6. He has 7 defense now. And that's until the end of the phase. So 7 defense, so an attack of 4. So there's no point in us attacking here with him. So I think we'll engage and then attack when he doesn't have. Well, we have to take another attack. I think we can go here. We should be fine. Okay. Gross. Okay, so we are showing 4. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 minus 6 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 31. Questing for 14. We're going to flip into a Doomed one. Choose to either raise your threat by 1 for each ally or deal 1 damage to each ally we control. Yeah, I hate that. Oh, I didn't realize Azen Silverbeard has extra health. Thank goodness there. So we're only losing our healer, which is... Nope, we're losing both of these Booming Ents too. Or we raise our threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This takes us to 47. I think yeah, dang it. Well, there we go. I guess we didn't need the Booming Ents anyways, because the Booming Ents, we have way more attack power than what we need. Side quests are very good for this. Stall in stage 1 until you get both dragon signs. So stage 3 is quicker to keep. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's really good. 1. I was gonna say our Booming Ents get stronger, but we just lost all of our Booming Ents. Alrighty. This clears. Cool. We will engage here. We will block with the Hammersmith. It's going to be 6. We don't have dark. Hammersmith goes away. We get damage there because that's an ally. Then we will swing back and deal 3 damage. Woo! I remember that side quest. Oh, yeah. Already read that one. 3 damage there. Cool. Stand up. We'll heal 2 here from this Booming Ent. Stand up, heal. From Treebeard. Alrighty. Oh, we don't have our healer anymore. That's tough. Alrighty. Draw into our healer. Sick. Nice. Test of Will is on the bottom of our deck. I think there's a world in which we use Gandalf to draw a card so that we can get a Test of Will so that we can save that healer again. Go 1 for the healer. Healer will go ahead and heal 2 here and 2 here. We have 1 Test of Will on the bottom of our deck. We have 1 Test of Will here. So there is another Test of Will in this deck somewhere. Okay, let's see what Villian Elrond brings us. Hey, a Stargazer. Nice. Let's use Stargazer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty then. So healer, we want to draw Test of Will. There. Then we can play the healer using our ability. Bjorn's Rage is pretty decent to draw. We'll bury Light of Eleanor. Alrighty. If this goes back here, we're going to take an immediate attack against from that Drake, which is going to be a 6. We'll block with Treebeard. 6. Exhaust the character you control. Ah, alright. Who wants to get exhausted? Go, the Preserver. We take 3 damage here. The Treebeard can ready, so that's good. Let's go ahead and spin 2 to ready the Wellingham Preserver to heal 2 damage from Treebeard. We're showing 4. So let's quest for 3, 6, 9. I don't see any reason to do much more than that. Because, actually, we can quest for Glorfindel because we have cards that we can discard to get rid of. 9. Flipping into a giant spider. Alrighty. Both of these will engage us. Pass out shadow cards. Let's go ahead and defend the giant spider here, discarding that. And we have an attack of 6 coming in at us. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to ready Treebeard, and then let's defend the attack here. No shadow effect, and so Treebeard cannot ready until the end of the round. Okay. We will we have enough attack to take this out and deal 3 damage, because that's all we're doing. Just 3 damage. I love the idea of someone saying, who wants to get exhausted? No context, just that. Yes. Alrighty. Cool. We will stand up. I'm wondering if I should have put the Raiment of War on Juviar instead of Silverbeard. I think I should have. And I think, Jared, you said that earlier, and I just kind of forgot about it. Um, but we ready 2 Wellingham Preservers, so let's go ahead and heal Treebeard because he's our main defender. And Quick Beam? Question mark? Yeah. But if we had that here, we could defend for 4. We'd have 5 defense, so we had another one that could defend against the dragon. We'll draw into a Test of Will. Let's go ahead and use Elrond and Villia to get a second copy of Warden of Healing out here. Let's go Warden of Healing to heal 2 here and 2 here. Warden of Healing will heal 2 here. Now we have a defender that we can defend against the Cold Drake there. And too bad you're not playing Dale. You could just move the attachment. Yeah. And 2 damage, prioritizing non-ints because ints have their own form of healing. 2 there. We have a Test of Will, which we can play. I don't think I actually passed out any money. I don't think it matters. I think we're just in a waiting game at this point. We could go. I mean, Gandalf is going to be used for threat reduction. Gandalf could also be a defense or a defender, since we're taking 2 attacks each round. If we do find ourselves in a situation where we need to have another panic defender, Gandalf can beat that. But we're going to send this back. Shadow effect or shadow card. Let's go ahead and spin 2 from Treebeard to ready Treebeard, and let's defend with Treebeard for 3 to 6. 8 total. 6. 3. 6. No, I don't think I want to do this because the shadow effect could just kill me. But I do have another Treebeard in my hand, so it's not the end of the world if that happens. Just tell everyone to close their eyes for a second and move it. Yeah, right? We'll defend here for... If I had been paying attention, I would have seen what cards could come in there. No, we'll go here. If it's no shadow effect, so we cannot ready Treebeard until the end of the round. We will quest for 3, 6. We're showing 4, 9. Hey, we got a Snow Troll. They have a Snow Troll. Okay. Both of these guys engage us. We will defend here, taking 2 damage. There. Then we got Grimborn defending for 4 against a attack of 6. There is no active location. Is this considered a shadow card with no effect? I don't think it is. I think there is still an effect on it. And so Grimborn, we don't have to spend. Actually, we definitely could. We have to deal 12 damage. There's 4, 8, 12. That takes out the troll. What's your favorite board game of all time? Spirit Island is my favorite board game of all time. The shadow effect, it had an effect, it just didn't matter. Cool. Okay. And then we've got 3, 5, enough to deal 3 more damage. Spirit Island, Grimborn can still ready. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah. You ever played Spirit Island on stream? Yeah, I have. I'm playing Spirit Island next week as well. So I think on Wednesday I'll be playing some Spirit Island on stream. But yeah, I've been doing more like board game streams, which has been fun. We readied here, so let's go ahead and heal. Treebeard blocked. Treebeard took 3 damage, so we're gonna heal. with the preservers there. I just never put the damage on him because I forgot. Stand up. Treebeard does not stand up. Okay. This is a long game. This is, I mean, like, I'm just doing 3 damage each round. There's nothing I can do to speed it up. It's just feels kind of slow. What expansion do I recommend first to get for Spirit Island? I think you can get them in order. Branch and Claw is kind of the first one, though that's a smaller expansion. I stand by my statement that Jagged Earth is one of the best board game expansions of all time, and just like what it adds. And so I would say Jagged Earth. Or you can find Horizons, which is kind of an expansion. It just gives you like more spirits. It doesn't give you any other content. But Horizons of Spirit Island you can find on sale fairly frequently for like less than $20. And it's a steal at that point because I think that the spirits in there are very well designed. Alrighty, we will increase our threat. We will draw Bjorn's Rage. We will pass out money. I think this quest would be improved by keeping the damage limit of 6 from stage 2 rather than keeping it by dragon signs. Yeah. Because I think at this point, unless something goes horribly wrong, like it's just going to be 20 more minutes until we finish the quest. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're at 9, so we're halfway there. We got 3 more rounds to survive. Villia Elrond will play the Wandering Ent. Comes in to play Exhausted. We will Stargazer to swap these 2 cards. Possess a Will on the top of the deck. We will heal, Warden of Healing, 2 here and 2 here. Warden of Healing will heal 2 or 1 here, 1 here. No, let's leave that. Let's go here. This quest and the Ghost of Franzberg quest both feel like they're just waiting to win, but the rest of the cycle is really solid. Nice, good. Okay. Cool. We're showing 0. So we'll quest 4, 3, 6. Flip into a Dragon Hatchling. This will shuffle. It's a 5, so we do the quest fine. We do quest good. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh wait, actually this goes back. So so I'm actually at 4, 6, 9. Completely missed that. Forgot that he went back, so we'll raise our threat by 3. Probably should have just quested with Glorfindel or something, but here we are. Okay. He's gonna make an immediate attack, which that should have been the shadow card, but here we are. Whatever. Okay. Who are we defending with? I guess Grimborn, the old. Defending for 4. He's attacking for 6. Deal 1 damage to the defender. So we end up taking 3 damage. Just like that. We'll spend 1 to attack back to deal the necessary 3 damage, because why not? Not using the resources for anything else. Is that enough? Actually, he's going to be attacking for 4, minus 2 defense, so no, that just does 2 damage. Okay. So I guess we won't spend that. And we'll just remove that. We're at 9. Okay. We raised our threats because I'm bad at counting. We'll take more attacks here. Boom, boom. We'll defend here. He's actually attacking for 5. That's okay. We'll defend, or we'll get rid of that. We'll take 2 damage here, which we can heal back. We got another attack for 6. Coming in hot, hot, hot. I think we just chump with the Wandering Ent. Like, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Chump with the Wandering Ent. No shadow effect. Wandering Ent dies. Oop. We will Quick Beam will take him out here, and then we'll use the rest of our attack to go there. Okay. We will stand up. Heal 1 there. Stand up. Heal 1 here. Well, now we have Elrond that's just committing to the quest the entire time without any. We can chump block with Stargazer now too. Cool. We got a second copy of Test of Will. We'll pass out money. I think the only money that actually matters anymore is going to be Treebeards. Okay. So we've got a heal. We could also block with Quick Beam because Quick Beam has 7 health. We're going to go here to heal. Go ahead and spend 2. We're going to put a Miner of the Iron Hills onto the table. We're going to spend 2 for... No, let's just spend the 5 here from Quick Beam to play Gandalf. Reduce our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just played your first game of Marvel Champions. Nice, that's awesome. Yes. Can't wait to get into deck building. Sweet, who'd you play as? Champions is so good. Okay. This is going to return. We will block with Gandalf. It's going to be 6. No shadow effect. Gandalf cannot ready until the end of the round. That's fine. We are showing 4. Let's go 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll flip into a giant spider. Alrighty. We will engage both of these. We will defend. Jubiar here. Discard that. Then we will defend here for 4 to 6. We don't have an active location, so we can ready. We will swing back to deal the 3 damage needed there. And then we have enough damage to take out the giant spider. Okay. Stand up. Heal there. We're actually like doing pretty decent on our health. Played the first 2 as Spider-Man and 1 as Captain Marvel. Nice, yeah. But the last game I played with Spider-Man, got Rhino down to 4 on his second face card and then died. Yeah. Rhino can be mean. Rhino hits very hard. We'll draw a Light of Valinor. Pass out money. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Such a fun game. Okay. Nothing to play, so this will go back. We'll take an attack. We'll block with the Iron Hills. No shadow effect. Miner dies. We are showing... I guess we probably could have just skipped the entire quest phase if we had done the damage with Grimborn, but here we are. If that comes back to bite me, I'm going to laugh. Okay, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. Should be good there. We're showing 4. Flip into a 3. Hey, there's that deep location that we needed. We'll engage. We'll block with the Wandering Ent. No shadow effect. and then we'll swing back to deal the rest of the damage, winning us the game. Nice. Yeah, I think I have played better quests. This one felt, I was like, I think we kind of realized that I won 40 minutes ago, and it was just like, okay, cool. I like the deck. I thought the Glorfindel and the Ints was a fun deck to play. Um, I mean, anything. It was really cool to also play these with Elrond to be able to heal. I feel like I didn't really use Quick Beam that much, though. I feel like I did. Like this deck got to the point where we had our Int army, we were fine. But I really like Quick Beam with like the Wellingham Preserver combined with this. But that was really cool. I remember being hooked into Marvel Champions when I pulled a backflip off Spider Sense to dodge a Rhino attack when he has plus. Yes, it's so epic, right? You feel so powerful. GG, thank you. Yes, nice. We get to open the next pack. We're gonna be opening a pack, looking at some new cards. So I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, grab that pack, and let's open something new. See y'all very soon. Roam across Ravinion. So this is the next adventure pack in our cycle. So this is what we will be playing probably next week, but we get to unbox and look at some new player cards in it right now. I think all in all, the repackaged content is probably the best way to do it, but there is something exciting about opening these packs. Um and having like kind of a bite-sized amount of cards to go through at one time. I do like that. But sweet. I'm hoping to get some more Dale stuff. I do want to revisit the Dale archetype. I had just a lot of fun with that archetype. Ints are great. But Dale is new and flashy. Quick Beam is fairly new to me, and so I think also I enjoyed playing with Quick Beam. Okay, we got a Woodsman Scout as our hero. So not, I mean, Scout has some sort of synergy with it, but not a ton of synergy. This is Haldan. Hey, this is our ally that we were hanging out with earlier. Haldan looking good. 10 threat, 2-3-1-4. Pretty good stat line for a lore hero, I think. The nice attack, decent questing, 10 is pretty good. While the active location has an attachment on it, Haldan does not exhaust the quest. That's amazing. You got Guardian of uh Esgaroth last pack. That's my favorite Dale ally. Nice. Yeah. I think I probably will go back to Dale. It's so good. When the active location is explored, draw a card for each attachment on it. Yeah, I mean, that's sick. That's really, really cool. I see a synergy here with like Ancient Mathom with the Woodsman Clearing, right? Those right there are 6 cards, and then you can use like Ybor Hammersmith to return those attachments to your hand, and those are just a couple of them. So whenever you clear with an Ancient Mathom, you're drawing 4 cards. Whenever you're clearing with like a Woodsman Clearing, you're reducing your threat by 3, drawing a card, and then he's not exhausting the quest. I mean that seems really good. It's an entire deck that you kind of build around, but I mean, like, it's good. Elfstone, yeah, because Elfstone, it increases the quest points, and then you get to put an ally into play for free. That's really good. Huh? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a. I'm very happy with that hero. Doesn't really have a ton of synergy with the keywords, so in that sense, he's a fairly decent splash. If you are running Ancient Mathoms already, pretty good, pretty good splash there. Ooh, we got a 5-cost Dale character. This is a leadership ally. 5 cost 2/2/1/3. After you play Wiglaf, play an item attachment on him from your hand for no cost. We can exhaust an attachment on him to ready him. Limit once per phase. That seems pretty good. So if you combo this with all the other Dale stuff, you're getting to draw a card whenever you play him. 5 is a lot. 5 is a significant amount of money. I'm trying to think if there's. I mean, Raven of War takes him to a 3/2/5, and then he can ready, so he could defend, then ready, or probably honestly quest. I think he's interesting. King of Dale, you never pay. That's true. That's true because you get to reduce the cost. That's very true. I forgot about King of Dale. Okay, that's that. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down to clown. We got another really high cost card, 4 cost Ancestral Armor. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's throw this on Wiglaf. I don't know how to say that. Attached to a leadership or a noble character. Attached character gets +2 defense and +2 hit points. So that's nice. So that takes him to a 3/5. Incredible defender. You can quest defend. He can defend then attack. Ancestral Armor seems really good there. I think outside of playing it for free, that's a really expensive card. I mean, 4 cost for 2 defense and 2 hit points. That being said, Baragon's not noble. He's Gondor hero. I'm trying to think of like noble characters that would want to be defending. Hey, Gorismo. When is the next SWU match coming out? So I filmed the first half of my new deck build video yesterday. I plan on finishing that up this weekend, so probably next Friday or around then. It kind of depends on when Ryan and I can line up schedules. But we plan on filming it next week, and so either end of next week or start of the following week. Yeah, it's a fairly expensive card. I'm trying to think of noble characters that would like it. It's amazing. There's a leadership Rohan hero that takes damage to cancel shadow effects. That's cool. That's cool. I like it when there are like specific synergies. It's like, yes, that's where you want to use it. And like, okay, sick. Hey, we got Glamdring. This is guarded by a enemy location. We can attach it to Gandalf. They get +2. And after the attached character destroys an enemy, draw a card. I think that's almost the exact same as the treasure one. It is kind of interesting, all of the guarded cards that we're getting in this cycle. I think it's interesting. It's definitely very interesting. Woodsman's Path, attached to a location with no progress on it. So here we are building up Haldan. When the attached location is the active location, reduce its quest points value to 1. Ooh, that's cool. Treasure grind ring only draws when defeating it. Oh, okay. Only when defeating an orc, and this is any enemy. Well, that's kind of nice. Attached to a hero or Gandalf. Okay. Ooh, we got more eagles. Yeah, I love eagles. Dang, that's sick. Yes. 3 cost 2/2/1 to Melindor. Cannot have restricted attachments. After they enter or leaves play, place 2 progress on a location. Eagles are fun. Eagles are fun. I played a eagle deck at Con of Heroes. That was really interesting. I feel like there's a lot of cards that come out later and potentially in ALEP that really help the Eagles. But I have a lot of fun with the Eagles. Speaking of Flight of the Eagles, here we go. We can return an Eagle ally to your hand to shuffle a set aside Eagle of the North into the encounter deck, then remove Flight of the Eagles from the game. What's Eagle of the North? What is Eagle of the North? Eagle of the North. Eagle of the North is an encounter card, Surges. And then when revealed, the first player chooses a player to take control of Eagle of the North. The chosen player may choose and discard a non-unique enemy in the staging area. That seems really good. I mean, the fact that you can play this to get a benefit of popping the Eagles and they want to be entering and leaving play. And so even without the added benefit of shuffling a new ally into the deck, just by doing this to pop like this back in, place 2 progress, then play it again, place 2 progress. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of eagles that deal damage when they interplay and stuff like that. And so this, I mean, you have to pay the cost of the eagle again, but you can play that eagle and get the leaving play and entering play of the response. So that's pretty cool. And then you get these guys, and these guys are 2/3/1s. So I mean, they're not. I like the artwork on this. Really pretty colors. Right. We have the Wild Stallion. This is a ally, 2 cost, 1/1/1/1. Cannot have attachments. Attach Wild Stallion to an. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so as a planning action, you can attach it to an ally you control, and it counts as a mount attachment, where they get +1 to all their stats. That's cool. This is the best of the cards that shuffle into the encounter deck. Really helps with the yeah. Because a lot of them I've tried, I just haven't ever had found success with them. The Wild Stallion is cool. Does that trigger all the Dale stuff? I guess it triggers like anything that's like if you have an attachment, then oh, actually this is a pretty cool combo too. Because you can attach here and now you can exhaust here to ready. So that's a cool combo right there. Guardians of Esgaroth gives +2 to all their stats. On Guardian. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's cool. It's at least a really interesting and fun card. Last card we have here is South Away. This is a song, travel action. Choose a location in the staging area with a player card attachment and make it the active location, returning any previous active location to the staging area. Reduce each player's threat by X, where X is the number of attachments on the active location. That's cool. I like that it gets around any travel effects, which I think is probably the main benefit that we're seeing from this type of card. We also, like if we have, we're reducing our threat by 1, right, or whatever, based on the number of player card attachments that it has on it, but really it's kind of getting around some nasty travel effects, which could be really nice. Really cool pack. I think, I mean, like, I like these packs because I want to go back to Dale. I probably will go back to Dale, but I'm really interested in dropping some Eagles in as well. But Eagles and Dale don't really play well together because Eagles can't have, well, they can't have restricted attachments. They can have other attachments, but Dale wants to have a lot of Dale characters. But I do think that you could run like something like this in lieu of like Landwin in our last Dale deck. We can run Haldan and kind of run there. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a fun deck to try. But yeah, sweet. thank you for hanging out and watching Lord of the Rings. Always a good time. I will be back next week, probably on Monday, playing some Marvel Champions, Spirit Island, and then on Wednesday, and then Lord of the Rings again on Friday. Dale with Haldan is very fun. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Um but I will be posting my actual schedule on Sunday. So be sure to take a look at the community page to see and make sure that nothing changed. But if nothing did change, I will see you Monday. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, enjoys their games that they're playing, and stay safe. Alrighty. See you around. Peace.